like crazy. I wanna go drive all night with you right next to me. I wanna go feel the pounding of your heartbeat. When we get up high, we won't look down, we won't look back. Yeah, when I die, I wanna know I live like that. I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my head. Ooh, I wanna dance into the morning, kiss you like you never been kissed before me. I would go anywhere you wanna go, with your hand in my head. I wanna go.
See you later, Basin. That was a very lovely first night of our world trip, a whole 20 nautical miles from home. We have all of our waypoints and everything in yet, Pete?
Doing it right now.
Oh, thank you. With no wind on our sail to the Gold Coast, Steely was rocking and rolling and it was horrid. So we decided to pull into Coffs Harbour instead. Doing a great job.
Thank you.
Whilst waiting for our weather window to go to the Gold Coast, we managed to cross off a few items on our boat jobs list and do a little bit of sightseeing by climbing up Muttonbird Island. But now you can hear the wind is blowing and it's time to go to the Gold Coast. Chilly, but I guess it's time for a bikini. After a great fast sail up to the Gold Coast, we motored up the river and at sunset anchored off at Boatworks ready for our 7 a.m. lift to get new anti-foul, a starboard engine and prop looked at, and anything else that we can cross off our boat list. Wow, they're really good here at Boatworks. As you can see, Steely's already in the cradle, up and out of the water and ready to start those boat jobs. A week's up, and now she's back in the water, ready to go. Oh no, guess where we are? Back in the slings again.
Out of the water. This time we're actually going to get our props looked at, despite us asking for it first time round. Fingers crossed.
After an hour in the slings, no one can agree what the issue is. The mechanic's saying it's not the engine, the prop specialist is saying it's not the props. But we still have a rev issue with the starboard engine, but it's not going to stop us. We're going to go back in the water, wait for the other jobs to be finished, and then we're going to head up to Brisbane with my brothers joining us, which is really exciting, and do our final farewells up in Brisbane. Snubby up. Boats around here, unfortunately. A couple of them we've seen that are being beached and basically just left abandoned. This one's mast is broken and in the water.
Crap, that looks so low, doesn't it?
So Pete, what's the height of our mast?
We think it's 20 metres, we're
Okay.
not sure.
Yeah.
We're told it was 20 metres, and
Okay.
we're told that's 23.5 metres up there.
Okay.
So that means we've got 3.5 metres to spare.
Yeah.
But,
That looks bloody close.
oh yeah.
Now this is what it's meant to be like. Although we should be sailing, not motoring, but look at that. We have blue sky, and we have flat calm seas, and yeah. Well, hello Brisbane. So we are anchored right off the CBD. It's really pretty. Loving all the lights of the city buildings. And we're about to come right around, and you can see as the river snakes up, there is the Story Bridge. This is our spot for the next, at least next couple of nights. So today's a pretty big day for me today because I'm going to go get my hair cut and coloured. Doesn't sound big, but I am going to embrace the greys so you can see them coming through, and actually like I'm grey all over. So rather than sailing around the world with my hair having to get permanently coloured, because I have to do it like every 2 to 3 weeks or else they start to come through. I'm a little bit scared because I've had brown hair for a long time and I quite like my hair. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, wish me luck. To get natural colour. Okay, so it took all day. I'm just at the dinghy dock about to get picked up by Pete. But yeah, this is my hair. So this is how it ended up. This is my new transition to grey while sailing around the world. Pretty damn happy. Dixie needed to visit the vet, and I'm not sure who was more surprised, Dixie when she had her blood test or us at the price of it, $750 for a rabies clearance test. But it wasn't all boat jobs and chores in Brisbane. I got the chance to catch up with family and friends and say goodbye before we head up north. See you later Brisbane. It has been absolutely amazing, fabulous, loved catching up with family and friends, seeing my old stomping grounds, and we will see you in 6 years' time.
This is exciting because this is actually now what feels like the beginning of the trip, because prior to that we had Gold Coast and Brisbane and that was all to do specific things, but now we're on to holiday travel cruising time.
Ooh.
Bring it on!
Leaving Brisbane with a wet sail. Bye Brisbane! We are off to Lady Musgrave. So we will not be in reception for the next 5 days. So see everyone on the other side.
It was a fantastic 200-mile sail up the Queensland coast with the perfect amount of wind and flat seas. On the second evening, we were treated to the most spectacular sight. 3 humpback whales interrupted their northward migration to slap their tails at us for fully 30 minutes. Tail slapping is said to be an important means of short-range communication between humpbacks. I imagine this one was telling its friends to come and see the beautiful yacht that was sailing by. So, this was it, the first tropical island on our circumnavigation. And it was absolutely stunning. It was also only my second ever flight with the drone, so still lots more practice required. But I can already see that it's going to give us an entirely different perspective on the amazing places we're going to.
I'm here for the hippie festival. I think I blend in. That's about it. What else do you want me to say?
Something profound.
Oh. What was it I said before? I feel like we're playing Hooky from life.
Why is that?
Because it feels like someone's going to come and go, back to work, you two. This is not what life's about. Meant to work 5 days a week, have a weekend, not a permanent weekend. So, is that profound enough? We just arrived at Brampton Island. It's magnificent, except for the fact that obviously the resort is all closed down. One too many cyclones for the owner to do the refit that's required. There's a caretaker who lives up there.
His only job seems to be to scare away the yachties and come and have a look at it.
It's pretty fierce, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do not enter the resort. You can walk on the beach only.
But to be honest, I don't think I'd want to.
No.
It's
It's a bit sad, isn't it?
But that having been said, you can see why they built a resort here. Stunning.
That view, that sunset's amazing. Getting there.
Almost looked like you knew what you were doing. Alright, I'll take it back.
I will get one by, when are we finishing? 2024. I will show you a handstand.
Next time on Sailing Steel Sapphire, we unexpectedly enter Steely into a sailing regatta and find ourselves racing and partying as hard as anyone. We find the best view in the Whitsundays. We welcome more friends and family on board. And we get friendlier than we'd like with an altogether much less welcome visitor. Don't forget, you can follow along on Instagram, Facebook, and on our website www.sailingsteelsapphire.com.